Hi guys, I'm Miss Professional High Priestess. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I was gonna go ahead and do like a show and tell for guys. I wanted to like get specific information. Just give me a few. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's that. Okay. No, don't worry. I'm not in the club of bitches that sucking dick doing too much, right? I mean, you know that because you're always in my apartment. I used like this lip thing yesterday, and there was like something from space in it. It's related to like a type of like papaya, but it's in space. So somebody went in the kasha and played with me. I was like, why would you do that? But it's okay, because once again they exposed another portal that they used to start slavery, but this time it's Spanish America. Should I walk up? You never know, right? All right. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the apartment houses that are running it too, right? But at least you get to see how Akasha works, because how did that happen so quickly? You hoes play too much. Whatever, I feel like I look cute. With the dream machine. Ooh. Some of you guys heard that, oh, there's two black men in tech that were playing on all of our phones. They live in this building. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Good. Okay, great. This is the first one. His name is Morgan Wagner. Not like Wagner Group, nah. But the family, they play games like, oh, we need someone to go stalk and harass people. We need to go like capture these people's kids at the school, etc. That's what their family does. Don't worry, there's a car with a license plate, and that license plate belongs to somebody that was murdered. Let's go look at that. Good. Right. Because you're in your career, right, Rapanta? But you're not doing your fucking job. You're sitting there thinking about how to get rid of that gay porno. Let's get started, bitch. You hoes are out of control. Playing with the dream machine. Let's look. Oh, there he goes right there. The white that's playing it from across the hall. He's playing it across the hall. What are you doing playing? What the fuck are you doing playing in my apartment? What are you doing playing in my apartment?
I'm not doing it.
What are you doing playing in my fucking apartment playing with that dream machine? What the fuck are you doing playing in my apartment and playing that dream machine? Yeah, it's recorded. What the fuck are you doing playing in my apartment playing that dream machine? Bitch, I will suck the fuck out of you. Playing with me, keeping me up all night? Are you fucking stupid? And you're playing with me? Good, we got his face on camera. 4 children missing because of him. Good. Why would you come outside at the time she's... Call him. Great, so they can come find that body in your fucking apartment, you sick bitch. Playing with me. Hella good. Talk about it. She won't do this. Bitch, I will strike on you so quickly, so badly. Let's get started. Good. Oh, right. But I feel like this is so synchronistic, right? I have to talk to computer chips and computer. There's something on here that's gonna get... Because these people put this outside, they got caught the fuck up and they threw away everything. I have hella pictures, different like apartments, hella boxes and everything, all in front. They're doing it on purpose. Because I said, oh, everyone got caught. Yeah, so we're gonna litigate this ESP. I want you to. And I want you to tell people like what the fuck you were doing in our hood, what you were doing with our community, what you're doing playing with our people's kids.
Can you calm down for
what
a
you're,
second? And let me tell you something.
Playing with people's kids, starting hella shit, right? So then what ended up happening here was, I was like, okay, well, if you want to do all that, then let's get started. Okay, good. So then I was like, oh, okay, let's get started. Mental illness. I don't know who the fuck that person is. He talks to me constantly. Like I was saying, this is one of the units that's also involved too.
On the fucking floor.
Right here. Right. This one was also involved. And then this is a white bitch that was starting all the shit. The apartment has the fish in it. I keeps on cutting in and out. Yeah, there's a woman that's missing in this thing. She was kidnapped, raped, and murdered. The police are back and forth here constantly. I have an autopsy. Okay, so now this is the other person that's involved. Her. This is the restaurant that has the Asian man living in here. Now, this lady, her name is Petro, an obituary for another petrolist in Germany because she stole her identity. This is like some Russian singer, but she forgot to take off her name in Russian. So when you read it in Russian, it says her name, her real name. Ooh, whoops. So then people's packages have been going missing because there's like a place right here you can pick up packages. Oh, no, 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 no. No camera, no camera, no camera, no camera. Brendan, no camera, no work, no work. Somebody in the cartel ran up in here and they opened up all the doors and looked for that machine for days. Then they put a picture of a man right there that wasn't even him. They just wanted to start shit. Somebody said, if you have a picture of that man, how come we can't have the video footage? No camera, no camera. This lady right here, I was just standing right here one day. I was like, lives here and he recycles. So I always collect cans and give it to him, talk to him. What ended up happening was I was like waiting, like, okay, he's gonna come down and I want to make sure he gets all that I gave him. She came out, saw me, and was like, what are you doing? Hey, she's like 50, 60, disgusting, decrepit bitch. This lady has a key playing with Gavin Newsom and all them. That's what they do. They go in people's house, apartment. Some nigga that thinks he looks like Drake, whatever. That's gonna come up in going from apartment, stalking, harassing people, storing different like things there, making Cheong, causing hella chaos. So then what ended up happening was this dude, he had come out that he was here in this apartment. She was here in this apartment, and I was standing here minding this, and she started running her mouth. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Why are you starting shit? I started walking away. She kept on mouthing the fuck off. The fucking problem. No, I don't have a problem saying that. I said, why are you uploading me to several times after this lady stalking me? I have a picture of her with the white men from the hostel going back and forth. There's a man that lives on this first floor. There's a little girl, a Libra, that was kidnapped. They kidnapped that little girl. He goes back and forth to the hostel, molesting her. I've caught him. I have him on camera going in and out of that hostel. Let me show you this hostel. I'm so sorry for the person that interrupted. I don't know that person at all. This is gonna come up. There's a group of wild ass niggas, once again, LA to the Bay, that were playing games. We're too hot. Let's get all these stupid, like, rowdy ass Pyru niggas that are banished and they're on meth and PCP and foster care and whatever. Let's go do all that in IEP and da 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 da. Okay, so they did, and then that's how Keith got killed because who in Oakland was doing that only because they started too much heat and they needed protection because Keith was like, get rid of all those hoes playing with magic and starting shit. Good, because Keith died when this was going on. Yes. So then when I ran down line with tarot cards or whatever, and then they found out about the technology and been playing games like, oh, what can I do to like make money? Because I live in the building. Like, oh, how can I anchor this and stuff like that? That female, he followed her job. This is how he met her. She works at the mall or something. Followed her to her job. Very stupid. He's only talking because I'm on camera. Like, oh, let me see if I can get caught because I got my hair done. The bitches are seeing me. Because people are watching this in South Central. That's how he acts. That's how he acts. You have no idea. I was like sitting in front of, like, I was coming out of my house. There's a dude that lives across the hall from me. And I was like, oh, I was like leaving to the store. He like kicked in that dude's door. It's like off the hinges. I was like, why would the fuck would you do that? The police were here and started a big ass war. But that's why half of South Central is in jail and hella shit going on. Because somebody gave his name in the virtual reality. So the police are always fucking here. Because the war started in LA with Keith and them. It's drama. Yes. And why the fuck is Rob Bonta in the middle of all these gang wars once again? Good. So that's why he's getting clapped out ESP and no one cares. No one cares. You're still going to be losing clearance. You're still going to get hit. Everyone's sending that porno around. No one cares. You're not the attorney general anymore. It's 3 black women. Bye. So now, right. So there was like a day, yeah, like he's trying to talk to me, all kinds of stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I just figured like, oh, maybe you're living here with your mom or your auntie, and I just walk right past them. Brandy went to go say, oh, if you do this and this and that, you won't have to pay your rent because all these niggas lost their money. So Lockie said that she did this and this and this and that, and you have to pay your rent. You're a fucking capital murder. You raped a 14-year-old and everyone's looking for him because that's his sister. The top hitter in South Central. Blue line. Slauson. Because Brandy. Get on none. Hey, go target his sister. She goes to this school. I'm telling you, you're gonna get hella racks. Cause don't worry, the cartel, you'll know, you'll see her. You see, I told you that's her. Is this her name? Yeah, how'd you know? Okay, cause I'm psychic. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, 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 yeah. Brandy. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. And that's what led to the murder of that 18-year-old girl. Because she was like, why are you bitches doing this and this and that? It was hella dishonorable, them killing her. Cause she found out some shit about Hanifi. So you see how fast I'm walking, right? From my apartment. Right. My apartment's right here. Okay. The hostel's right here. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. So now, right, right, show you right, and that's why everyone is setting you up to get castrated. I'm not even gonna get into that. You hoes just have to know that you're gonna get set the fuck up. Right, on PCP, like, just starting hella shit. Yeah, and they ran up on dude. He didn't even come out the house. That's what I'm saying. These niggas, and that nigga that he went to go kick in his door, he's a hitter. I've talked to them and stuff like that because I have good relations with my neighbors. I don't have beef with my neighbors. I think that that's hella funny. Like, one of my neighbors is suing this company because they used her credentials at her job. And she's like a social worker or whatever to go ahead and like try to get access to kids and stuff like that. Because the hostel's right here. That's what they're doing. Thank you. I'm going to pull up the autopsy ticket number in a minute. And that's going to start a beef in the cartel. He died in September, this time last year. The body was there for like hella long. It's like, it's not actually up until like somebody was moving across the hall that they were like, oh, let's go ahead and like move the body. Because it was there for like 6 months. And now they put somebody in there. And there's a war. Good. Hella unprofessional. This is the hostel that they have. And then we're starting shit. They sit, I'm gonna show you what they do. This is what Martha Jimenez like does. Okay. Making my way downtown. No, people need to see this. Good. Do you see that chaos? And I'm just like, okay, why are you talking to me? Because I'm TV and rappers and I could do a hit for you, nigga. BCP. Starting all shit. Good. So then, what ended up happening here? It's, that white lady Petra. So here, Papusa stand, all kinds of stuff. It's Koreatown, whatever. Oxford Palace Hotel is right there. There's an apartment right there. If I'm going to the store, going anywhere, they have like dozens, like hella white men just sitting here all day. There's white men like sitting here all day, screaming and yelling, you bitch, and you're fat, and you're ugly, and you're a nigger, da-da-da-da. I'm like, you sleep with 12-year-olds, and everyone knows who your family is from the Bosnian Wars. You guys have got to stop this bullshit ass mess and keep me out of it. Right. I have to show you something though. Look it. Thank you, Newspeak. Newsbreak. They sent me a notification. Authorities seek suspects in home invasion robberies in Hollywood because they all got caught. Because the person lives in the building. Borgia. Good. So then what ended up happening because the cartel ran up in here, they changed the locks for the doors. Like, oh, you have to do this and this to enter. Yeah, that's one of them. Playing with people's kids, raping people's kids, starting out with shit. Good. They just want attention. Do you see what I'm talking about? Good. So Rob Bonta now, like, oh, like I said, are you ready to charge me? Talking about, oh, we're going to charge you for PSP. Hurry up and drop those charges so people can know like how fast to come and kidnap you. Because you're really going to get hit, like bad. This shit that they started is big bad, you guys. It's like out of control. Good. I'm not even going to talk about that. No, all bad. Okay. Okay, good. Another one that wanted to come out and show themselves. This is the one that gets in the elevator. This one gets in the elevator all night. You've seen it. It gets in the elevator all night. This one lives in the 4th floor. They get in the elevator all night, going up and down. Yeah, in a unit that's not rented. Thank you. Yeah. The unit is not rented. They got the keys from Brenda's baby daddy to go play the Dream Machine. Somebody ran up in there too. Good. Oh, this is where the disgusting bitch lives. In a studio apartment with an Asian man that's like half her age. Yeah. So then she was like, oh, I can make money off your name because this and this and this and this and that. And I know there's a bunch of white people in the court playing. Oh, woe is me. This woman attacked me after I killed hella people at Art House in UK. And ooh, my DNA's all over the scene. After I went to North Carolina and started hella shit with Dashe and going in the cartel's apartment and switching everything for rat poison. Because people are calling me about this bitch. You have no idea. A year before I even moved here, somebody called me about her. Yes, and I have the recordings. You have no idea. Tarot readings. No fucking clue. She had no idea. She said, that's what I'm talking about. She got 4 hoes fired from her job. North Carolina is on fucking fire. That's why bitches keep on getting murdered. Do you see that? Good. So now, look. Oh, what was me? And I can't survive. And she's so scary. And they have a child their body in the freezer, Chiang. You guys have no idea. I have to show you. There's public health reports all across my block. That one may still be up. I just wanted to show you guys what they were doing. They have public health ordinances all up and down this block because of what they had gotten started. So then, right. So then, right. And that's how stupid you look. And that's why you're about to get shot. Good. So then what ended up happening here was that, right. Right. You just exposed something live. Oh, like this is what they call like theater, and when you're doing gang stalking, like oh, just act like you weren't stalking and harassing. Just act like, well, I was just there. And then all of a sudden, victim of a crime, victim of a crime. You saw the men. They're all applied for victim of a crime. Talking about Daisy harassed them and did this and that. Yeah, and they laundered hella money out of victim of a crime. It's getting moved to a public health budget, and that's it. Thank you. Victim of a crime all across the state, they're getting dismantled. All the offices, if they lease them, they're getting moved. That's done for. It's going to be something else completely, especially after Sue Fape and what they did. So then, what ended up happening here, right, was, oh, I have to go get a restraining order, da-da-da-da-da. It got served to my house, and I never heard anything about that because I heard it was fake and false. Didn't go check, didn't get involved in anything. Fake and false. But where did you get these pictures from? Okay, I was like, oh, video footage of what? It's like you and you scratch yourself because it looks very strange. Yeah, I don't have nails like that. Oh, she got a hammer? Yeah, no, I didn't. Because there's security cameras. So then what ended up happening was somebody in the cartel got access to that docket. Because I forgot the papers. I just had like the main paper that they gave me, that they came to my house with. I don't know this lady from a can of paint. Somebody Googled her. Are you serious? Disgusting, delusional, decrepit, nasty, trifling bitch. Oh, after I did this at our house, I felt like she organized the black community in Brixton, because that's how they're gonna go try to charge everyone. And I didn't kill all those women in our house, and I never went to street them or miss him. And several kids went missing, and I'm on video camera from all the way back in 2011 because they still keep that up into 20 years. I was never at a hip hop house, and I never did any of that in Holland or Sweden with Renee Tresland. I don't know who Yen is. I don't get paid by like disgusting white men to go sit on the computer like somebody named last name Adam Kirian or something. I don't get paid to sit on the computer and stalk and harass a group of women of color that they pay us to do, and that's how I pay my rent, even though I haven't paid my rent in months and I owe $10,000. So I said, okay, I'm not bothered by this. I figured that some bitch wants clout because she immediately a victim of a crime. I called the police because she has a key going in and out of my door. I left, they went in my door. Yes, they went in my door. I went fucking bad on her. What the fuck are you doing? I called the police immediately. They came here, they saw her. Okay, Daisy. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, let me see you have a restraining order? Let me see it. Reviewed it. Okay, wrote down a few things. Okay, well, let me go check and then I'll come back. Hasn't been back since I called, right? What has happened since is it's more than 4. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4 raids, but warrants, it's about 16 warrants have gone out since then because of that, because it was fake court documents. Now, my question is, several thousands worth of Amazon like packages have gone missing here. Who did it? Her. Why is it that when Daisy checked her and she's like acting a fucking fool and making it seem like I was attacked and this and that, right? Because you're uploading her to virtual reality and you're a disgusting, decrepit white bitch, and they're like blasting heat and radiation into her home and her body, and you don't even know her. I didn't really think that was that bad. That's how these bitches act because the meth is breaking. So like they're really going into like form. So now what got started here, I said, okay, how is it that I've asked you several times, where is the from my door? I want to see the video footage. I want to know who was at my door. There's a camera on the 3rd floor that was removed. They only put it back up there because they wanted to see who was coming back and forth in the cartel, bringing me messages and shit like that. It was gone for months, only just now. So now, what ended up happening, and then the one on the 2nd floor, they took it off because that white man, Wagner, was going back and forth and his face is on the America's Most Wanted. This is it's like the car that you guys are looking for. It's a Mitsubishi, it looks like this, just like this. This one I'm not gonna get their license plate, but it looks just like this one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. It starts with the 3, the license plate. Okay, good. So good. That's what happens when you start too much shit. So man, I said, oh, look at the cartel. This is crazy. Didn't answer. Nothing. About to get arrested. Hella shit going on. There's an Asian man walking in and out of your apartment. She doesn't know I have him on camera. Starting shit. Yeah, because I said, what are you doing in our apartment? You guys are playing with that virtual reality. He said, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I said, do you know that the police are like watching you guys and you're about to get hit the fuck up? He said, oh, I didn't know that. You're a lifesaver. I have it on camera. I have it on fucking camera. Yeah, and I said to Rabanta, so you mean to tell me that the Asians, not the Kirigani, that are playing hella games, all this hacking and starting hella shit, why China's saying we need a new firewall, we need this and that, and no more iPhones, is because there's an Asian man in your building playing with that technology with the Russian bitch. But now you're playing in the black community talking about we're doing espionage and we're doing this because we're playing with ESP. That's how you're about to get murdered. So now, look, we're playing games here, right? And there's hella shit going on. You just saw that white man. I have a camera in my house too. They have no idea that all of that works. They're like, oh, it doesn't work. And look at this and look at that. She doesn't subscribe anymore. Leon has it. I was like, okay, you guys started hella shit when I was in Atlanta. You did this and that. So I got a free membership. They didn't know that because they worked it out behind the scenes with the feds. They fired so many people from Front Point Security. Over 20 people got fired because of that system. They used my system to set everyone up. Who was like going and cloning the security systems for all the companies? Because we have one access with the different cities. When people get the security system, some cities require you register it. So we had access to that database. Who went in and went to go play like that? Front Point Security. That's how they caught them. Once again, playing Daisy. So then what ended up happening, I said, oh, okay, great. So everyone knows when my door opens or door closed, and I wasn't there because there's cameras, right? And I'm such a big black nigger bitch that you can see me moving back and forth. So you know that that was not me. I'm not a white woman. That's not me at my door. That's a white woman. This other woman, that's Maria. Cool. So then, right, what ended up happening, as I said, okay, you're gonna go start hella shit, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just ignore you. The cartel's looking for their packages because there's several people in the cartel that live in my building. Before I started this video, I said, hey community, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get online and do a tutorial. But first I'm gonna show you who's playing with the Dream Machine in the neighborhood. The cartel truck came running around here, somebody straight got off this block. They're halfway towards the border. Good, because they're like, oh, they're really planning. So then what happened was I said, oh, why is it that you have security footage for this bullshit and this is nothing, but you don't have security footage from when I've asked you several times about my packages and other stuff? The cartel caught them because someone said, I asked you about the computer box that I had. I ordered a computer, it was stolen. Where is it? He said, oh, no, camera not working, no working, no working. Okay, but how did you get this with the white woman? Oh, no. Because Amazon, when you do that a certain number of times, they charge you. And it's over like grand larceny. It's about $25,000. Because Brenda's baby daddy stole all those packages with that white bitch, so they charged both of them. Yes, and now this is what I'm talking about with bullshit, and you guys got shit going on and running, and you're causing hella drama. Good. Yeah, involved. More karmics and more Asians starting shit, and I'll restore my honor, and my family will have more than Xiong, and that, because that's their thing now. Like, how do we hustle more than Xiong? Okay, great. So now, right? After that fiasco, keep in mind that Morgan Wagner dude, there's like some weird Asian bitch that like is attached to him or like goes around. She knows some people that robbed House of Flowers, that cannabis store. So
I'm trying to understand you.
I'm so sorry. You need to stop talking to me. Like, no, straight up, not. Don't.
Okay,
speak to me.
Put your hands on me like
do not speak to me. Do not speak to me. You think that you're gonna be on TV, MTV? Stop speaking to me. Bitch, period. Let me go call the police because they're looking for him.
Okay, they're not looking for me, but one
they're looking for him. So, anyways, like, oh, there, look. And then look at this. And then there goes Amazon right there too.
Go ahead. I don't care.
There goes Amazon right there too.
The police are not looking for me.
There go. The Amazon is right there too.
Stop stopping on the floor. Stop dragging shit.
Stop fucking talking to me. Stupid ass niggas on PCB starting shit. Oh, hobo ass nigga can't even find fucking housing and he's here every day. It's like some bitch that he like barricaded in her apartment. Yeah, she doesn't even go to work sometimes. You're not leaving unless I say so. Everyone has called the police on him. It's so sad. He beat the fucking life out of her one day. She didn't wake up for 3 days because everyone in the virtual reality is like, what am I hearing? The police are here constantly. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you look like you're playing games with like guys because they think that they're gonna get dick from like, oh, she's a police officer, the white one. Her last name is Welch. She told me to do that. She said that if I can do that, I can get like money and stuff like that. Right. Good. So look, somebody that I don't know. There's several times that I've walked in at this apartment, nothing. Oh, she's on live today. Go do this. You just expose yourself because you've come here for several calls and he has a warrant for his arrest. It's right in front of you. Like, oh, maybe he can fuck, but he's not like activated though. It's funner when they don't want you. Good. I just set up a whole bunch of bitches. Why? Because they know that he killed Keys. Because they the ones that orchestrated. That's why they don't say anything. So they can play. But there's a few niggas in out of LA. Now you confirmed. You saw his face. You saw that bullshit. She told you that's how he acts. Good. So now you guys are looking for like, okay. Because he thinks he's going to get free rent. Good. Big dirty ass nigga. You got these sick ass, dirty ass, slanging dick ass niggas running around starting shit because there's niggas that are looking for them. They don't answer all day. Motherfuckers calling their phone. They don't answer all day. Fuck away from me. Talk about I got hands and I got. Yeah, tweaking. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God. I'm mad. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get animated. So I opened my door. It was that day that he had kicked in that lady's door off the hinges. Yeah, and started a big ass war because that high priest is a hitter from South Central. I didn't say anything. I just kept in my apartment, and I was just like, oh, like another one. Forget a camera. Like when you go like on the streets, like the street camera. So call up like any like street corner, like oh Oxford and 8th. They'll pull up all the street cameras. You can see everything. That's how they catch everyone on this block. So many people have gotten arrested. From the end of the block, thank you. From the end of the block over there to this block over here, so many people have gotten caught, right? Because they heard about like UK and all that type of stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. That's what they started, and that's how people's kids were. Okay, what room is the? I don't know. I just had a baby by this bitch. What room is like the ward? Okay, ooh. Well, I don't know though. What's the mama look like? Oh no, this gonna be switching people's babies. Ooh, you bitches are really. This one too. This one is a cartel hit. This address as well. This apartment too. This is where they're playing the Dream Machine, and only in this place. H Mart right across the street where. H Mart right across the street where everyone's stolen fucking car is parked. Right now, something's gonna come out. It's not this way that they're exiting. It's the other way. That's how you're gonna catch all of them. This apartment right here. This one, nah, but 2 people died in this apartment. It's so gully. The one day I came home, there was police lining the whole block. There's always shootings here, always beef here, always chaos here. Yeah, he is. I feel like that just needs to happen. Who cares? Right, good. Now this apartment, hella public health ordinances, baby, inspection, mandatory, all kinds of stuff. Because there's somebody here that's hella fucking out of control that put like, they got some shit started here. They put a body in the water supply. All right, but the water supply is like not local. It is local here though. This apartment that they had right here, they put a body in the water supply. It was smelling for fucking days. They put hella chemicals in it. Hella people are sick. At least 2 people have gone to the hospital over that. You can hear them screaming, beefing, fighting. It's so much chaos on this block. The California endemic. Because that's what you guys wanted, right? Well, you weren't that far in your career. We just thought we could start all this and then people will think this new stuff is from us. I just don't want like my Imperium to like fall off because you're taking space drugs because they told them you swallow this, you'll be connected to our energy. It has meth in it and like this blood and this and this and that. It doesn't connect to my energy, it's the radiation. So you swallowed radiation. Okay, so those are all the houses. Good. So now everyone sees what you're playing with. Like, oh, that's not really what they're doing. She agreed to it. She just thought that she was gonna get more money. Agreed to what? They're telling people that I agreed to like be gang stalked and shit like that for like a study, a regional study. Some Asian bitch on meth. You really don't know what you look like when you're on meth, but I do. So you saw me spazzing like, well, that looks crazy, but that's what you do all the time. That's why you're in jail, right? Right. This house right here, this one. Ooh, this is a border fucking here. Good. Yeah. Oh, hi guys. Maria, Papacito's dad is online, and he said, "Oh, so this is what you bitches are doing. So your baby daddy just saw all that bullshit with that crackhead." Good. Right. Just starting hella shit. Several people will be like, please don't talk to me. Can you like leave this place every day? Can you please not be here? Like, do you live here? Can you go? No, I'm not opening the door every day. Every single fucking day. Hi. Please. Young people first. Go ahead. Okay. She does this and she does that and she does this and oh no. Playing hella games, there's young in the freezer, hella disgusting. And I'm screaming like, oh my god, like, but we can do ASMR. What the fuck? Yes. You have no idea how many people are about to get smacked out. They just saw my YouTube. Because I was by the with the water. See? Let me try this one more time. I'm by the fish. So look. All of a sudden, my phone started tweaking. Turn that off. It's this one, 109 in the morning. So you come to their door. Do you see that? Good. Okay, good. It's gotten a little bit better. Something in there. Gotcha. All right. Starting hella shit. So I guess like what happened with dude was like, he was like, oh, you can smoke on my blunt and stuff like that. He got too attached, like, oh, he has weed, I don't have nothing. Because that nigga can't even get an EBT with what they got started, because their names are all on the list. So, and then I was coming out my apartment, and that nigga was like, right at my door, and I was like, why are you pushing on my door for? Yes! Like, I was like, okay, what the fuck are you, like? I was like, hey, bro, like, nah, I'm good. Well, that's why when you play with niggas that don't want to make it to a certain age, you're gonna do that. It's a spell to make sure that their federation doesn't make it to a certain age. All the way. Starting yelling shit. Oh, Brenda's baby daddy is another one, lives upstairs. And no. They have these little stores came in here, they kicked in all of them. They kicked in all of them because he's hella out of fucking control. We can confirm one time. Yes. Like, I'm gonna do this and then maybe I'll see. What the fuck? Yeah, and then like stupid ass niggas be coming up here like, oh, get it.
Door closed.
Right. Now, some of you guys are like, what's going on here with like the drama? Do you see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. Do you see how embarrassing you are? How embarrassing you are starting that bullshit ass mess, you weird ass bitch, Brandy. Because someone said, did you see what you started online? That's your hitter? Because Brandy's scared. So she was like, oh, I got a hitter in the building and don't worry about that. And watch, you see? Look at that Nigerian lady. It's a Nigerian lady and one in the Afghan community and like an Asian. It's only 3 of them doing it. The court clerks know that they're stupid because their families only work there because of what they did. I'm coming up there this week. I have every day this week, this upcoming week to deal with you. So I'm going to be up there this week and let's see what you do now. Okay, let's go talk to the judge. Okay, so what about this and this and this? Well, Rob Bonta said this. Rob Bonta's no longer the attorney general. I got this in the mail and I got this in my email because you have it right here in 3 places. We just thought that you didn't have, how did you get that email and how did you get that fax card and how did you get that other lady's social security number? Because she's missing. How did you get that check? How did you get all these flash drives? Playing like that. You guys know what's them for, huh? Let's get back in here. This. For your arrest and all 3 of your clones. Oh. Okay, hey, Hadera Hashcraft team, it's done. Yeah, it is fucking done. You're trying to fucking play with me with radiation, I'm gonna be in the computer, and then you're gonna run my brainwaves, and I'm gonna be coding, and now Punjab needs things. You hoes are getting set up so fucking badly every time I start going into your energy, because you're a meth. So that's my crazy sideshows tonight. 6 police officers getting murdered every week, that's it. Okay. Oh, no, this one is the white one. She's been hiding because you guys notice how quick she even wore like a hat to cover her hair this week because she knows people are looking for her. Good, because she's heard about a few reclunkless missing. Go on, let's get this out because people are investigating about these missing kids and these are clunkless. That's gonna start a fucking war. Her name. Because you just proved what you did with Crystal, Winnie, and South Central by that stupid dirty ass nigga coming outside. Good. They've arrested 2 people here. Somebody got arrested here. They came back out of jail, like 3 days later, watching the whole thing, and they cut. Welch, 43669 or 43667, like a 9 or a 7, or it's supposed to be like that. So, well, they don't really know. But her partner is Fuentes, 42686. You can find both of them starting that bullshit. They're so disgusting and fucking delusional. You guys are so out of control and out of your fucking mind. Right. Good. Right. Somewhere there's a disgusting Brother Asuko, murder her. You stab her fucking harder. She deserves it. Cartel, We're on 24-hour blitzing and hitting these holes and these dirty ass niggas until it ends in this building, at least in this building. It's done. Everything that needs to come out has come out. Rob Bonta and the Daili and what his family did. How I'm kind of like sort of Filipino, but I'm also part this and part that. Right? Starting hella shit, causing hella drama, doing too much. He got exposed. Rob Bonta, I'm going to show you something though. And this is what we're going to do. Another tutorial regarding numbers and ellipses. Good. Okay, look, let me show you guys something. Okay, now exponents and powers. Okay, you have a confirmation system. Like, okay, you guys all not like really just like, okay, yeah, well, you're cool, and it's like we're the attorney general. You're like, hey, like, no, we're two, right? Which is what the community has told them several times in front of the governor, the state, the chief of police, the head sheriff, whatever, right? So you guys have something called like ellipses, confirmation systems, confirmation sequences, etc. Okay, good. So you go like this. So first, let me just clean this up so people can. So let me move this out the way. If you ever speak to me fucking again in virtual reality, the next time I see you, I'm clapping you in your fucking face. I will clap you so badly playing with me with fucking radiation, you sick bitch. And this is what they're trying to fucking do, these whites. Oh, she's not about to play with us, so we need to like gas her bones. Do you have a stronger radiation? Yeah, because when she went bad on me, like she really went bad on me and I can feel that. Okay. Oh yeah, but she's like standing up, she's like very alert and like she's not close to any of that at all. And we actually need to be careful with that. We should do like something else. Yeah, because that's not gonna happen because Leon's coming out too. And a few things happened in my phone because they're like crystal. Okay. Well, they said they had like a denser radiation. That's why a bunch of bitches are dying. Right. So now, let's get started. Good. So that's what they did to a bunch of people too when they switched their kids. They fed them radiation and blasted it onto them so they can like be in the dream machine. Right. Yeah. Serena Williams, your husband's gay. He's a cyborg and he drank your blood, ate your umbilical cord, and then fed you his. So he can make it seem like he wasn't cyborging when this shit blew up. And like, oh, my wife is black. I would never molest my daughter and sell my other child into like sex slavery in like a farm like in Florida. That's okay. You can just go get a home test. Why are you worried about me? Good. So now you have like, okay, a confirmation like, oh, did this person do something? You have a confirmation that they did do this. They did it on this date, on this date, at this time. This is what came out. This was the outcome. Right. So then, thank you. 24 is set up. So then what ends up happening here is, okay, confirmation system. So, okay, did Rob want to make sure to put in those warrants or did he make sure to send that? Not confirmed, right? So let's say, for instance, this is the confirmation. They'll attach to this right here, the whoop right here. Okay, we have a speech right there. And then the speech is like a rabbit reaction, like for yes. Like if I mix this and this, I know it's going to get me a hash. So I just say, yeah, that reaction, because that's a yes, because it can mix. Oops, they found out. Oh, she's not the mate. Oops. Then another one right here. Is this the mate? That is not your mate. That is not another swoop. We'll put another speech right here. And then when he gets to that is, it will say something completely different or even change voices. Now, right. No. I have a question. Who is playing games like that? Okay, great. That's how they were playing. Like, I was like, okay, it says that you are, let me look over here. It says that you were doing this. I'm seeing shit in the media, so okay. I don't like talk to them every day because there's shit going on, but I know people are hella working, so I'm like, okay. It's okay. It says right here, I didn't, but the other person did. So instead of you saying, it says right here, confirmed, it was done, right? But then they said confirmed right here. They'll post another speech right here, and then they'll layer over like a whole layer of fucking like what's that thing called? Substances and shit like that. Substances to try to block divination. And that's why the giraffes lost their speech and died all the way up. Because they were giving up their divination channel, one of them, because she was glamored on psychedelics at Balumo to play games like this. Right. So when you're looking in, yes, it was done. Okay. But it was somebody else that did it. It was actually Fani, not them. All the work that they were doing, they were trying to write on it to make it seem like they were making moves. It was a bunch of black and brown women, once again, healing the whole entire country after fucking white men and sell out ass people of color and Hanifis were sticking their dick in people's kids and starting shit. Okay, great. That's another white man playing games with that like crow thing. Great. Now, one of the things that I want to tell you guys is that you guys hear the bird calls. Sometimes they're real, sometimes they're fake. We can decipher between the two because that's coming from a computer or that's coming from like a bird that you then upload your voice from space to a computer, or there's a substance in space on the bird on the computer and then somebody on planet Earth trying to run it. That's all shutting down. Done for. Now, we always know what's a real crow call and what's another one. Oh, if we like the crows and we can become high priestess and then we can code and then we can go. Good. Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, great. So that's why a bunch of animals are missing and turning up in like weird places with like weird things around them. Now, one of the things, hello, high priest, Ziyarin the bird, that's her doing that. Because you're like, who ate it? It's her doing that. She like gets it and then does this. This lady sells them. She knows what she does. So then now, right. So now everyone wants to show you if that's the case, then what are they playing with? And what are they trying to stop? So they're really playing with they're playing with spirituality like that because they realize how important it was. Oh, I didn't mean that wasn't important. I always said that was a joke. So you thought it was a joke when you saw how serious it was with people going missing and dying because of it, right? And hella gang beef and wars. But you only took it seriously when you saw me coding and shit like that. Like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, and maybe I can get out of this and then I can go and be an investor and do this and that. And you imploded the entire fucking global economy. All the banks are closing and crashing, and people are like, there's no jobs. Everyone is sick, there's no medicine. Hella shit is going left and fucking right. It's like Borgias everywhere, and they're getting caught the fuck up with spreading crazy ass fucking diseases that are from space, because that's where they're from. They're clones, they're like a fecal cell from space that they brought, like, oh, it has a growth factor. Right? That's what the fuck you started, and that's why people are clapping at you, bitch. And then you have this faggot ass man, white man, anytime, like fucking technology, and like, do you notice something about my voice? Okay, great, that's my Wakatazi. They want to show you why they're here. Well, if she sounds like me, people will think that we're like cool, because remember that with Rocky? Oh, that was kind of cool. Yeah, damn, I shouldn't like them starting all that shit, like eating her up with gourd. Now people think me and my sister like have sex and we do, but like they don't want to like me, and now I can get money, and like now people won't think I'm cool, and now I can't call Chase. I bought these Nikes, this is my last money, and they don't even think I'm cool, right? And you're a grown ass man. Yeah. Right. Because who do I sound like? Because now I sound like Daisy, but who do I sound like now? And that's exactly why I go like this with my voice, because you can hear her more, because it can't access the master air intelligence. It can only bring one ear, and now that's getting turned off because people have realized that sounds just like Mahani. We just started a war. We showed everyone a black psychic and what we were doing for thousands of years in space, and it came to the planet, and everyone's gonna go fucking bonkers because somebody's about to put my whole entire channel in a new story. And let that be it, because you took it too far, bitch. Everyone was waiting for this to come out because you guys have to understand. They were switching people's kids, putting them on farms. I see. It's okay. We had to find all those kids though. We just had to get people out of jail and find those kids. It's okay. So me being separated for 2 years, going through hella drama, chaos, going back and forth and left and right, crackheads, I just need PCP and right, and we can get for granted, right, and make dignity her, right, going through all that, and ratchet ass fucking aliens going back and forth in the elevator and starting shit, and disgusting delusional white men that now the feds are really on your ass, starting hella shit. All of that had to happen so we can find everyone's kids. It had to fucking happen so we can learn all this fuckery about space and unravel all this bullshit they were trying to use to start slavery. It had to happen. People had to see Zorzai. These hood niggas are not playing. I'm so sorry, I have a mate. I'm like really working on myself. I don't really drink that type of act. It's for psychedelic purposes, really. I don't like drink to party anymore. The whole hood has like gotten on it. All these souls have to die, the karmics. I would say, if I was paid out when I was paid out, it would have been less, only 13 mil. Now it's the whole thing, like really the whole thing. Cause I really need the whole thing. I need the whole fucking thing, bitch, because somebody just got online to get set up. Who did I show you at the beginning of the video? Now you have somebody's computer tap. What was this nigga wearing the other day? Okay, before he took out his braids, how was his hair? He did it. Thank you. So now, good, right? So now you guys are saying like, yeah, Daisy, had you gotten paid out then, had you just like go on your way? Leon, that's okay. Okay, Atlanta, I see why all this bullshit happened. Okay, Leon. Separated for 2 years, I don't understand. Homeless, where's my baby daddy at? Hella shit going on, okay. Because of these documents, and they planned it the whole time. Planned it, because the day that he signed it, a few days later, they did that. So some white bitch, yeah. That would just stop all of this whole emo temper thing. You disgusting, decrepit white bitch. You have the fucking vagina and uterus of a 3-year-old sewed into your body and saying, well, the gift will grow. And it's like lodged like in some like hole. And then they have to like get it surgically like pushed up so that if they get pregnant to hold like whatever egg that they want to go play with in space, that's a fecal cell. So then what ended up happening here, right? As I see all this, I said, okay, now I see. Because had you never done this, Cyborgy or Clunkla wouldn't have came out. Space Tech wouldn't have come out. What you're doing with people's kids, just like in foster care and playing like with IEP wouldn't have come out. Then what you were doing with people's kids, creating like fucking like farms of children, houses where like, oh, we can go visit their child. It's like 10K though, to go visit that one though. Okay, let's save up and then we'll go. To play with people's kids. You hoes, that's absolutely fucking done for. I'm gonna shut that shit the fuck down. You hoes did something very disgusting. That's what they were doing. Am I the mate or not the mate? It says here, right? It will say here that you are the mate, then unless they tie a specific substance at the beginning of the divination and then tamper with the intelligence all the way through. The intelligence is always in the back, so just go into the Akasha. And that's why I say go seek and scan in the Akasha. Don't worry about that. Like, oh, let me put my hand out and see. Go into the Akasha. I want to see about this and this and that. Oh, there is no Akasha. How do you know? Sometimes it's an Akasha. There's a specific substance for that. It's like for hiding Akasha from people that are not supposed to play with it. The Nuyai did it. Right? And that's the type of bullshit that they thought they were going to do and play with. Right? That they're playing like a fucking disgusting pedophile that's getting clapped out in ESP every day. And finding out why does he sound like you, because we found out what that technology was with Rocky. You're either uploading her voice and playing on people's phone. Because Matt Haney did that. Hi, Auntie. Chizoba. I just want to say I'm okay. I know a lot of people got calls from me. This is not Daisy. Don't ever call me like that. That's demonic. Yeah. That's what people were like, are you sure, Daisy? Because I got a call from you about this. And a text like, oh, I'm living my best life. Yeah, those are my photos in Florida, but I didn't send those to you. And those are from like 2 years ago. You're gonna get murdered. And I'm telling you, this death that they're about to bring on this nigga, you're stupid. Nobody cares because you're a pedophile and you're playing with people's kids. Somebody went into Cal Series. Somebody went into the compensation system for the state. And they found out motherfuckers wasn't getting paid. But you can go ahead and you can find out, because why are you like in the food stamp line? Or why am I seeing you here? Why are you at the EDD office? And why are you going on this website? Because everyone's phone is tapped. They're not getting paid. Their staff is not getting paid. They're starting hella shit. They're hella fucking goofy. You guys want to go play with these stupid ass niggas? That's what the fuck you get, because he just got online. So that's for the feds. Because he just got on his computer, right? Or some device to go listen to whatever the fuck, who cares? But that's like, oh, okay. But remember, Daisy did this and that to me. Yeah, she was just really problematic. Like, I would be at different places. Like, she would, like, come around me. People have videos. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 videos of Matt Haney, like, literally following me around the room from place to place to place to place to place. He follows me. If I go out, like, I'm at a... do you need something? Following me. He got caught so badly because it was his sister. I should have never fucking casted that magic, because she wanted her brother to be a distraction stalking me when she tries to re-up her career and get a new job after what she did coming to work second and fucking starting hella cases in San Francisco and burning a bunch of hood niggas and starting hella shit. Right? And ooh, something's about to come out with certain strains of HIV, baby. And hoes getting caught the fuck up because it's Borgia, bitch. So now... what's about to get started here is, now that you guys have seen this, somebody's laughing, crying, because somebody's really about to get murdered for what I just put on my YouTube. But I think it's perfect because somebody's casting death spells. It's not me. Well, it's up to you. Anyways, goodbye. Oh, no, not here. No. I never say that. No. But you better be careful because you can't find a job and you have no papers. But I do.